Alright, so normally I don't do videos with specific tweets on X. I can't believe it's not Twitter anymore, but who cares? Uh, this one caught my eye. Top 15 hardest units in TURs with max passive. I haven't seen this. No, usually this I would see this on Reddit, but I haven't been on Reddit specifically for Dokkan in like years. Normally it'd be like random stuff outside of Dokkan, but this caught my eye. Shout out to Luca. By the way, this video is for you. If you're watching this, I don't know. Anyways, top 15 hardest hitting TRs with their max passive. The last time I've seen this was probably back in 2020. That was 5 years ago when the 5th anniversary units became literally the top number one, number two on the list, I believe. Or it might have been 2021, somewhere around that time. Uh, just a little bit of discrepancy. He did calculate very few of the TORs. This is more like the recent units, including EZAs. So, not every unit is calculated 100% with the potential build and skill or manipulation, all that crap. Every kind of buildup is considered attack buildup, defense buildup, key, active skill, standbys, domains, etc. Every unit is calculated with the part that maximizes the damage, which makes sense because links do matter when it comes to maximizing damage and maximizing their abilities, sort of stuff like that. It makes sense. Support for domains, actives, or ones only buffs are excluded. Interesting. Summon orbs, 2 rainbow with no orb changer, blah blah blah. Okay. I've seen a little bit of comments, but I really want to talk about this because so. By the way, I'm still shout out to Luca. Let's be honest. Let's go up here. Top 15. So these are the. I'm assuming these are like the no. What you call it? I would personally assume honorable mentions. So number 15, we got Super Vegeta. Well, STR Super Vegeta. Okay, I will be honest with you. I did not like Super Vegeta's EZA. When he initially came out, he was very good. But for Super Vegeta specifically, his EZA, I feel like they didn't add too much. Sure, when he EZA'd last year, it was fine. But I feel like the guard specifically. Okay, we have Android slash Cell Saga stuff out already, so maybe it could work. But like, we don't. What do we call it? You could, I guess. It's kind of hard to explain. You can't run him against Cell Max because Cell Max is excluded out of it. But I feel like he wasn't doing enough. He can do damage. He can do damage with his active skill, with the links, the 220% leader skill that he's actually under, which is these guys right here, and Gohan actually. Full power, full power is definitely a link. What you call it? A team he could be under. It just really depends. Stats are really good. Passive, I feel like it was just undertuned. But the fact that he can reach 200 million, keep in mind this is just optimal damage calculated, all that stuff with the potential system. I'd say it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I want to see the defensive stats too, just to see what else, what you call it, he compensated for, but that's pretty good. Then we have Tech Super Saiyan another Vegeta on top of another Vegeta. Great. Uh, it, well, he's not EZA'd. Keep in mind, he came out last year, and he's not EZA'd. Let's go into Androids. Let's Saga. Let's go find Vegeta. Keep in mind, this Vegeta is a stacker. So once you do go into Super Saiyan Vegeta, then he becomes very good. Initially, before you transform, he stacks. He has guard, he has damage reduction. That's fine. I think that's very good. In a lot of ways, he is still technically one of the best TORs in the game. He's very useful. He stacks. I'm assuming you could also use him in the festival battles. I haven't seen or I don't know if I've seen any footage of him being useful in there, but I think you could. I think you could. It's just theoretical, but in all honesty, once you give him enough stacks, which I don't know exactly how many stacks he would need, considering that he transforms during turn or on turn 3. You can go into Super Saiyan Vegeta, but I think he greatly raises attack and defense. Yeah, he does. Okay, but it's only for one turn. The damage reduction and guard is permanent. The only way you can get maximized damage out of him is if the enemy is way less than 40% HP. Usually with very long fights, that takes a while. This also includes his active skill, which doesn't have any what you call it attack buffs, but all his attacks become crits, which does matter in his damage calculation. Which would I say matters in damage calculation? I wouldn't say no, but it does override the enemy's defense, so it actually doesn't factor in. Actually, it actually doesn't factor in, which is pretty funny that now that I said it, it's like, oh, I guess it doesn't. But anyways, it just takes a while for a team to take down an enemy all the way up to 40% or less HP. Which nowadays it does. It actually does. Depending on how long the event is or how much HP a boss has, like 600 million HP on Golden Frieza and the what you call it? Which one is it? It's the Goku story event. Jesus, it does take a little bit, but once you reach down there, he will do a lot more damage. Initially, when you go into him, he doesn't do that much, but it takes a while. Plus, like I said, stacking is also involved, so I don't know how many stacks it would take for him to get there, or maybe just be like the least amount of stacks, but and then you transform. That's how I see it. But it's pretty impressive. You, this dude just released. This dude just got his EZA last month, and he's not even top 10. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, he did mention what you'll call it. 7 orbs, 2 rainbow, no orb changer. 8 orbs, 3 rainbow with type orb changer. 9 orbs rainbow changer and with a rainbow orb changer. Okay. So it really depends on the amount of orbs that this guy is getting, because I believe he doesn't what you call it. He's a nuker, obviously. But the damage only comes after he's or when he super attacks. Yeah, changes into Rainbow Key Spears. Well, he doesn't get buffs from Rainbow Key Spears, but he gets buffs per Key Spear. So the fact is that the max amount of Key Spears that he got, I'm assuming is 9 orbs, and 9 orbs with 4 Rainbow Key Spears. So 13 Key Spears is what I'm assuming. That's the correct number. Then that's pretty good. I just don't know if you actually got more than that. Because I think if you did get a full field of orbs, even without rainbow key spears, keep in mind, even though he is a rainbow orb changer, let's assume that you have multiple orb changers that go from rainbow orb changing to, I don't know, physical weirs that changes a lot of key spears to freaking physical. And then you have this guy attack with full physical key spears. He's probably gonna do more damage than this, but that's not an ideal situation. That rarely comes up. But let's just put it that way. I think he could definitely do more damage, but the way that this was set up, I think it's fine. It's still really good. Whoa, Kaioken Goku. Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue Goku. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I've seen this guy. Now, he does stack attack. Just to keep in mind, he does stack attack pretty consistently. He does super attack a lot. He does super attack a lot, if I remember correctly. Where is he? Damn, like 2019, 2020. Damn, 2020, 2019 Dokkan was a different time. Where is he? Did I lose him? There he is. What wait, did he release in 2019, 2020? Yeah, 2019 on global specifically. I remember him being a global exclusive. And he was trash back in the day, but keep in mind he was trash back in the day. And the fact that he's doing that much damage means that key spirits don't matter, obviously. But his links, his passive, along with his hidden potential system build, does. It's also like what I mean by links also is also his link level. So I'm assuming level 10 links across the board. I'd say it's not bad. And if you put him under like UI Goku's domain and all that such, with some standby support, he will probably reach up there. He can actually reach up there, and that's pretty impressive that a 2020, was it 2023, 2024 EZA can still manage to get up to this much damage is pretty impressive. Then this dude just released like last month, and he's not even number 10. What the hell is this? he literally just released. Like, no joke, he's literally on the front of the page. Last month. Just released as an EZA. What the fuck? And he's not number 10, he's number 11. I know how well he performs because I did what you call it, a showcase on this dude. He's very good. He's very good. For a lot of things. Links wise, it might be slightly difficult, slightly just because a lot of units that are under his category are Dragon Ball Saga units, and you want to link him up with Dragon Ball Saga units. Mainly. But, in all honesty, I could see him do more damage in a very specific situation. I think I could see him be under a domain. I forget which domain he could be under. Or maybe he can't be. Hold on. Movie Heroes. Well, you could put him under a standby support with his support. Then bring in, or do Pure Saiyans. Pure Saiyans, Movie Heroes, or Dragon Ball Seeker? No. Pure Saiyans or Movie Heroes are Earthbred Fighters. They have their domains. A couple of them have their domains or standby supports that actually work. And then all you have to do is just use his support, and then you'll probably do a lot more. Plus orbs. Plus orbs, plus links. No, I think links may not be a factor for that, so it will be less. Damn, it's hard. That's very hard. Okay. Mic doesn't even work. Oh my god, I saw this already. What the fuck? Oh, you're telling me the worst Dokkan Fest release in 2024 is number 10 in the most hard-hitting list? Well, to be frank, the unit has some perks. For one, he has a domain. His domain gives him support, I believe. Also, he does additionals. A lot of additionals. That's number 2. Number 3 is from stats, from links specifically. If you link him up with, if you go into his domain, he becomes a different character. So you can link him up with another Super Saiyan Rose. Well, like the SCR one that he's showing right there. That means 50% support with 6 key, 80% attack, 30% defense, and 5% crit. A bunch of additionals, giving him probably just giving him crit, additionals, attack stats, and everything from his potential system buff. I'm surprised that he's actually number 10. It's surprising that he's up there. Okay, totally not fair, but it works. It works. You have to be in a very specific ideal situation. You can't have another domain active, so you gotta get another set of support, essentially. I don't know what. It could be anything, but potentially you want him to get support, extra support with this Goku Black and STR Goku Black. So maybe the new EZA STR Goku Black from the World Tournament can actually work. I don't know. I'm thinking of that right now, and I think that could work with 4 million defense though. That's crazy. Oh yeah, he also has damage reduction too, right? 30% damage reduction. No, wait, that's not enough. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll see. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I think this unit can actually perform pretty well. Yeah. Festival of Battles is gonna have a lot of fun with this. Oh, his best linking partner is Tech Transformed Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Sure, sure. Most times, if you do want him to be in an ideal situation, take him to the Festival of Battles because there's a lot of Gokus. So it's pretty much a perfect, like, what you call it, test bench for Broly specifically, which is funny. Which is funny because he also stacks. So I don't know how many stacks it would take for him to even reach 222 million. But if you're looking for best optimal damage in turn, like in the turn one, uh, in the turn one situation, this maybe this is interesting because he's also added stacking units in here, so numbers could be like obfuscated a bit, but it's not bad. I think it's pretty good. Then we have Glorio. Oh my god. Wait, he's his best linking partner? Huh? Wait. Wait, what? Yo, he came out last year. Sorry. Glorio. He came out on October. No, December. No, he came out during New Year's. Huh? Right? So he gets a permanent 6%, what you call it, 6% defense and 9% attack during battle. So it's permanent. And then what you call it, you need to put this unit, if you want to, in slot 3 first. Then you can put him in slot 2, and then he could dish out damage left and right. The only way you're gonna get 200 something million, by the way, with this guy is. Uh huh. Is it because, what you call it, they give support? Is it because they give support? Yeah, it's also the fact that they give support. It's also the fact that they give support. It's really not. I can see this work for the most part. I'm not saying that's bad, I'm saying that's interesting. And then this guy just released last week. He's very good. Very weird position for me to talk about him right here. I did do a showcase on him. I would say, even at 55%, he can reach levels greater, not greater than any of these guys, but definitely very good in a lot of scenarios. You're just gonna have to get to him very quickly. Uh, yeah, you're just gonna have to get to him very quickly. It's pretty much you're taking way too long, or you won't get to him. Well, that's pretty good though. Defense is pretty low. Wait, what was Glorio's? 5 mil. 1 mil with guard, by the way. With guard. Huh. Interesting. Well, no, I think the reason why it's 3 million, the guard and damage reduction also compensate for that. So he's gonna tank really well if you're giving him this much. Daima Vegeta at number 6? I heard people say he was, quote unquote, not very good. Or maybe I might be underrating him too much. I'd say decent at best. Decent. I know he released like in part EX during the 10th anniversary. Like, really now? First slot, 20% damage reduction, 50% damage reduction, so 70% damage reduction in slot 1. You give him additionals? Well, does he have additionals? Oh, yeah, he does. 3 supers. I can see him work like that. I think, personally, giving him the double, what's called, exchangeable equips, like crit and stats, and crit and stats, I think that could make this unit insanely more powerful than he already is at slot, no, not slot, spot number 6. But the fact that he's his linking partner, he needs an EZA. They did not EZA him when he initially released. That's a bit sad. That's very sad in my opinion. Uh damn. Missed opportunity. But I can't really judge him just yet. Until probably when I get on myself. But yeah now. Yeah now. Ah, number 5 is SCR Broly, the original Dokkan Fest Broly from 2015 or 2016 if you're in global. Uh, well, well, I can see it work, I guess. You give him a lot of orbs, rainbow orbs to be exact. Give, what you call it, I guess give him support. But yet again, it's interesting. I think I saw a comment as well. Was it SDR Brawly isn't accurate? Actually, you can use Giant Form to reset the turn, but he still keeps the buffs and attacks per Rainbow Orb. So theoretically, that's something I technically would say, but because we're looking at this in like you only use them that turn, and you're gonna get all this damage during that turn. That's the way this person must have calculated it. Super Vegito. Really? 3 counters before, 3 counters after, so we're talking 6 counters. If you also give, what you call it, support to this unit, you also give additional mechanics to this unit, I feel like he's gonna be fine. But he has, I don't think he has guard, right? He only has damage reduction and a scatter effect. Isaiah's not too bad. Well, in fact, he's number 4 though. It's interesting. Oh my god. AGL Cell. I haven't used him actually, so he's kind of new to me personally, but that's not bad. He is one of those units that transforms every turn. So interesting. Okay. Oh, Goku. Well, it makes sense. He stacks. He's doing a bunch of additionals turn 1. He is, I believe he's supporting, right? I believe he supports. Oh no, he's just gonna get stronger as hell. So even with the active skill, I can say that I could say it's valid. It's a valid reason for him to be a number three or number two. Yeah, number two. My bad. And then no, no, no. Why am I refusing to believe this? No, please, no. Oh boy. Oh, oh my God. Oh, I didn't even look at their potential system buff right on the top. 15 additional 11, so 45% to do additionals. No, that's a valid point for him. 15 crit makes sense because you when he does his crit counters, he's killing left and right, and he's doing a lot more damage because crit overrides all defense. Additionals, interesting. Additionals for him makes a lot more sense. But then when you go to Frieza, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, I have to keep in mind, right? He does need a lot of Terrifying Conquerors on his team, which I'm assuming is what this optimal damage actually is. So well, this is interesting though. The fact that Frieza is number one, and look at the jump from 442 million to 321 million. That's a huge jump. Hold on. Frieza, hold up, wait. Did I miss something from his passive that I don't know about? He stacks attack, so I'm pretty sure that's part of it. 100% attack and defense, 150% attack and defense with 150% attack and defense, 20% defense. This may not matter right there. 100% attack when performing 5 more supers and then launches an additional super. So really it all boils down to a specific condition from the enemy and a specific condition that technically doesn't apply to his damage at all. Well, actually, it does. Space traveling warriors, but still. Uh, this is an interesting list though. I kind of like the list actually. I'm hoping you do more, my friend. Maybe you can do like an LR one. Then we'll see who's actually good. Then we'll see who's gonna get roasted out of that. But this is pretty good. I like it. Let me know what you guys think of the list. I think the list is fine, in my opinion. I think it is. Maybe one change. One change. I'd still think, in my opinion, either this Goku or this Goku can do more damage. They can. Either of them could, honestly, much better than potentially freaking Rose. But you know, I don't think the list is. I don't think this list is bad at all. I'll put it down there. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the list. I like the list. This might cringe me or other people a bit, but I really want to try these guys out. I want to try it out and see what happens. Anyways, uh, I'll be doing. I'll be jumping back into the 10th anniversary battles. I want to pull this one up just because I haven't done so yet, and I really want to talk about it. And this was a really good infographic. And like I said, shout out to Luca Pigeon. Go ahead and follow him on on X. I'll probably put his link in the comment section or the description, one or the other. Anyways, uh, let me know what you guys think of the list. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.